Every day, something new replaces what came before. We often forget the quiet beauty that comes with age. A faded tabletop, a tarnished cup, a weathered door. Each tells a story of years passing. These traces of time are signs that something has been used, loved, and kept. This is the art of patina, where time itself becomes an artist. Patina is the subtle change that appears on the surface of things as they age. It is a surface quality that becomes more beautiful through time and use. It is often seen on metal, like bronze turning green or silver growing darker with age. But it also appears in other materials such as the soft sheen of aged leather, the warm tone of old wood, or the fine cracks that form on ceramic glaze. Each change tells the story of how something has lived in the world. It is a record of use, of air, of touch, and of time itself. In Japan, this appreciation of aging is often expressed through the word sabi, the beauty that comes with time, wear, and quiet solitude. It is seen in the fading of ink on an old scroll or the soft dullness of a tea bowl that has been used for generations. For instance, Japanese pottery known as shinoware is characterized by its milky white surface created through a thick coating of feldspathic glaze. The blurred patterns that emerge from the glaze's thickness, the faint reddish hue from the flames, and the fine crackle patterns on the surface all contribute to its unique charm. The sabi of shinoware lies in the beauty that arises from dialogue with nature beyond the control of the maker. It embodies the quiet elegance shaped by the passage of time itself. There is also a Japanese term, keinen henka, which describes how materials change naturally over time. We often associate this process with deterioration. Many materials, beautiful and pristine when new, eventually lose their luster as the years pass. But when we look at traditional Japanese houses or centuries-old temples, we see something different. Their wooden pillars, beams, and floors have been passed down through generations. Over time, their sharp edges soften, surfaces gain a gentle sheen, and their colors deepen with warmth and character. The small dents and scratches on the wood hold memories, quietly evoking moments from the past whenever they are seen. All materials change as time passes. Without care, they may decay. But with care and attention, they evolve beautifully and can be cherished for many years. Both ideas remind us that beauty does not disappear with time. It deepens. What endures with beauty is what we value most. This idea is not limited to Japan. In the West, we also find beauty in weathered stone, antique furniture, the worn steps of old cathedrals, and fading frescoes that still hold traces of color. Time settles into these materials slowly, giving them gravity and stillness, a presence that cannot be imitated. Across cultures, the marks of time are seen not as flaws, but as signs of authenticity, proof that something has lived, endured, and still holds meaning. Though each culture expresses it differently, they share a quiet understanding. Beauty is not fixed, it lives, fades, and deepens with time. What endures is not perfection, but presence, the quiet sense that something, or someone, has truly lived. Time is not only a witness to beauty, it shapes beauty in quiet, gradual ways. It softens colors, wears down surfaces, and reveals what lies beneath. When something is new, its beauty often feels distant, almost untouched. But as time passes, it begins to reflect the life around it. Through years of sunlight, subtle chemical changes, and the daily touch of hands and feet, materials slowly transform. These traces are signs of connection. The changes happen so slowly that we hardly notice them. Yet when we discover a mark or a faded tone, It quietly reminds us of the passage of time and the layers of history that have gathered there. Beauty shaped by time carries a kind of honesty. It does not try to hide what it has endured. Instead, it shows how change can reveal character, warmth, and soul. In traditional crafts, makers choose natural materials such as wood, metal, clay, and leather because they invite time to participate. The more they are used, the more beautiful they become. Each layer of wear adds another tone, another memory, another story. In Scandinavian design, the idea of aging gracefully connects sustainability, craftsmanship, and the human experience within the home. It values materials that improve, rather than deteriorate through use and time. Homes often welcome sunlight, allowing wood to slowly change tone and stone to grow warmer with age. Designers believe that materials should age naturally, creating spaces that evolve with life. By appreciating how an object ages, this philosophy encourages us to invest in durable, well-made goods that last for generations, challenging the modern culture of fast consumption and waste. Time does not simply age things, it gives meaning to form. In this way, time itself becomes the artist. A material that can age beautifully is not fighting against time, it grows with it. But the beauty shaped by time does not live only in objects. It also lives in us, in the feelings and memories that time leaves behind. When we hold an old object, we touch the traces of every moment that shaped it, the warmth of hands, the rhythm of daily life, the quiet passage of years. A faded cup, a creased page, a table worn smooth by use, these are more than things. They are vessels of memory. Each carries the invisible weight of presence. Over time, emotion settles into objects just as color settles into metal or wood. The more we live with them, the more deeply they connect to us. The softness of fabric that has known our touch, the scent of a book opened countless times, the sound of a floorboard beneath our steps. These small details remind us that beauty is inseparable from memory. Time does not simply pass, it gathers, it deepens everything it touches. And through that accumulation, beauty gains warmth, tenderness, and soul. Time is often seen as something that takes away color, strength, and youth, making beauty seem distant. But beauty has never been about perfection or permanence. It has always been about connection to materials, to time, to life itself. What time touches, it softens. What it softens, it deepens. Through this quiet transformation, beauty becomes something more than what we see. It becomes what we feel. What about you? What does time make beautiful for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.